I rented a flat for my father to live in, but my wife suggested he could stay with us instead. I declined my wife's request. Arriving at the office, the doctor conducting my medical examination approached me with the results. Staring at the words elevated blood pressure on the report, I found it absurd and questioned the doctor's findings. Could it be that the constant bickering among the four women at home was giving me headaches and sending my blood pressure skyrocketing? I patted my chest and assured him I could definitely bring it down. To my astonishment, the doctor analyzed some of my symptoms. Then, astonishingly, he thrust a stress ball into my hands, instructing me to squeeze it whenever I felt pressure. Returning home, I found my daughters bickering fiercely over the remote control. I quickly intervened, telling them not to make such a racket indoors. Just then, the doorbell rang, and my wife went to answer it. When my father arrived with a woman in tow, I felt utterly repelled at the thought of greeting them. After a few perfunctory pleasantries, they left. Once they were gone, I couldn't help but vent my frustration. I had no affection whatsoever for this woman, yet my wife and daughter both seemed to think she was quite nice. I was questioning why they'd take a liking to someone associated with my father without any apparent reason. That night, I tossed and turned, unable to sleep. I couldn't shake the feeling that this woman was using my father. My wife, however, urged me to see that it was perfectly natural for Dad to find companionship in his twilight years. Our differing views led to another heated argument. The next morning, my wife approached Dad behind my back and confessed my disapproval of the woman. The result was that Dad sent her away. Racked with guilt, my wife confessed everything to me and urged me to speak with Dad immediately. Steeling myself, I sought out Dad. Setting aside my stubbornness, we sat on the sofa and laid our hearts bare. I told him I was willing to accept his choice of female companion. At last, the knot between father and son was untangled. Returning home, my blood pressure had genuinely dropped. Only then did I realize what truly weighed on me wasn't the household squabbles or Dad's minor quirks, but my own fixation on familial bonds.